This is going to be a back to basics video. We use Google for so many things around here that it's sometimes easy to forget their core business, which they are really truly good at, which is search. I know that Google searches get a bad rap oftentimes for extraneous results or wrong results. I can assure you, as sophisticated as Google's search analytics are, that any bad results are usually the fault of the end user that's using the search engine not understanding how to properly filter or use Boolean logic. So I thought we'd look at some search techniques today in Google. One of the things I got asked about the other day was why there was a flower in the Google search page to the right of where you enter text. Well, if you click on that, you'll see that it activates the microphone on whatever device you're using and simply allows you to speak Siri-like into Google to instigate your search. So one of the first things we can do is we can find the time, the local time, which is what Google defaults to, or the time in any city we care to name, time zone we care to name, etc., etc. It's literally that simple. Just time, space, whatever you want. Now we can restrict our search to movie times for a specific film in a specific area code. We can also get flight times this way. Pretty much anything that is scheduled and available on the web we can get using the time command in a Google search. Another problem people often have with Google is getting results that may have that may not have factual information. So what if I want to limit a search for Newtonian mechanics strictly to school sites, that is, sites that end in a .edu, so that I know I'm getting, chances are really good I'm getting accurate information? Well, if you type site:/edu space, then whatever it is you're looking for, you will be taken to a list of where that word appears, but only on domains that end in that particular top level domain name. You could do the same for .com, etc., .gov, whatever you like, but in this case I'm using .edu. Now here I'm searching for Curiosity Rover, but I'm getting sites that have either the word Curiosity and or the word Rover. I just want Curiosity Rover. So if I surround it with double quotes, now I'm searching for that phrase and that phrase only. So it must contain the phrase Curiosity Rover on the site. Now what if I really do want to know about Curiosity and not the rover? Well, if I simply put a minus sign before rover, then now I'm telling Google search any site with a .edu domain for Curiosity, but do not show me any sites with the word rover associated with that word. Now there are other ways to restrict Google searches. In some way, Google's Achilles heel may be its overreaching in terms of helpfulness sometimes. And this particularly comes into play when searching for something very simple or common. So if I, for instance, typed cars, a search for cars, well, Google instantly not only searches for cars, but without my knowing it, it will also use any common synonyms it knows. So, and any variation. So let's get rid of used cars, for example, and let's just look at cars that don't contain the word used on the site. Now what if I really do want to get rid, I only want sites that actually use the word cars on the site and no synonyms allowed? Well, if I put a plus in front of cars, that tells Google to search only for sites that use the word cars, no synonyms. So this is another way of restricting our sites.